Okay, so I've been watching the new X-Files, and it's pretty pants. Like, the first episode, I think, is up there with not just one of the worst episodes of the X-Files ever made, but the worst episodes of anything ever made.
Oh.
Like,
see, that's part of the reason why I haven't watched it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of me?
Well, no, pretty much universal.
Yeah.
Slating across the board.
It's just not good. I've watched 2 episodes now. I'm going to watch them all because I think the next 2 are going to be good because they're kind of like Monster of the Week ones.
Right.
The second episode had a lot more going for it, but like writing is awful in it. But right.
So what is the problem? Is it obviously because? Okay.
I shall show you. These are 7 ridiculous things that genuinely happen in the new X-Files.
I'm so excited.
Right. So the series, this is no spoilers in this as well. I've skirted around spoilers. So if you care about that, which you shouldn't, because it's spoiled watching the first episode. Don't watch it. So the new series actually starts with Mulder sounding the most bored. Like, it was good that Mulder always sounded kind of like deadpan and bored. He sounds so bored. Like, he's basically flipping through Polaroids of what's happened to them over the course of the X-Files, right? Yeah. And he's just banging them down. And he managed to make like 9 series of the X-Files sound so boring. Because he's literally like, then we do this, and then we run into this monster. There's a picture of him, and it's just like, I was like, how is this a good way to introduce people to the show? Because like, that first 90 seconds should have been, hey, have you ever watched the X-Files? If you haven't, bam, look at this. If you have watched the X-Files, bam, look at this. Do you know what I mean? Like, it should have got people really jazzed. I was watching it with like 3 other X-Files, like mates of mine who are really into the X-Files. We were just looking at each other going, this is going to be shit, isn't it? Like, already, like really, really bad. It's awful.
Were you dressed up as an alien and stuff like that just to celebrate?
No, but I did suggest it. Number 2, in one conversation between Scully and Mulder, she literally says the lines to him, Mulder, you want to believe. And then 20 seconds later says, and you think the truth is out there, and gestures to the sky. That's a conversation that actually happens between the 2 of them. Like, you can't talk in what the posters are for the show. Like, I'm like, how is this?
These are the X-Files.
Yeah. That is what it is. And then number 3, in the next episode, someone actually points at Mulder's heart and goes, the truth is in here.
Oh my God.
That's a thing that happens.
Oh my God.
That's a genuine thing that happens.
Surely at that point they would have gone, actually guys, it's not working, let's not do that, it's a bit cheesy. No,
but like, not even cheesy, it's just something you just wouldn't say.
No.
Like, and it's just also something like nobody would say.
No.
Not even just in the X-Files.
The truth is in there.
The truth is in there, yeah.
Is it just out there? I can't remember. Somewhere. The truth is somewhere.
So number 4 on the ridiculous things that happen in the X-Files, Assistant Director Walter Skinner is still the Assistant Director Walter Skinner. Like, how is he still the Assistant Director after, like, the show's been off the air for 14 years? You'd think, like, what's the internal promotion system at the FBI?
He's doing just enough to keep his job and not be fired. But, you know, he's not
just coming in every day, just on BuzzFeed all day.
Exactly.
Walter, have you done those reports? I was getting to them. I was literally getting to them.
Exactly.
He's still the Assistant Director. And also, he has an age, which is the biggest mystery of the X-Files.
Maybe that's going to be the final episode.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
He's not really real. He's an alien.
Number 5 in the ridiculous things that happened. In the very first episode, Mulder is shown something that confirms like 80% of the things that he's ever believed to be true.
Yeah.
And if Scully was there, she would have seen it as well. Scully's not there because he's just sent her off because she's a nurse. She's like a full-time doctor now. So that he just sent her off to do a blood test. And, oh, Scully, while I go off and look at this thing that's going to confirm pretty much everything we've ever studied and investigated, just do this run-of-the-mill blood test for us. Yeah, all right, cheers, I'll see you in a bit. And then he has to spend the rest of the episode going, Scully, you won't believe what I've seen. And she's like, okay.
Also, in this day and age of like camera phones and stuff like that, just take a picture of it.
Yeah. It's just mad. Like, number 6 on my thing is like, Scully then doesn't believe him properly. And it's like, you were literally abducted by an alien. How is this still a conversation that you're having where she's like, Mulder, I don't know if I should believe you. It's like, after everything.
That's the worst when the characters in shows don't. Like, I think a lot of us had that problem with Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
When everyone's like, a man that can control people through their minds, like, that's preposterous. And it's like, aliens invaded like months ago. Like, why is this not possible? It's so ridiculous.
Exactly, yeah. And then the final ridiculous thing. So this really set up that Scully's been doing this amazing work as this doctor, putting ears back on kids that really look like aliens.
That's all she's been doing, is putting ears back on kids.
Yeah,
Is that a high demand?
I was going to say.
Yeah.
All these
We got another three. We got another three.
Hey,
back on.
well, no, because I'm assuming it's not like a day job. I think it's like a month's thing where she's like growing ears to put back on these people and stuff like that.
Oh, on the back of mice?
No, on the back of people.
What? Oh, no, wait, what? No,
they
she
grow
grows
them
them
till
on
they
the mice.
grow-
Oh, no, there was no mention of that at the company she works for, Nugenics.
Oh my God. Sounds like the weirdest thing ever. Okay.
Well, they don't just come out of the soil, do they?
It's so weird, right? That at some point a character even goes, so basically kids are being born without ears. Scully's job is to put ears back on these kids. And at one point,
Like a factory line. Just look them on and
at one point, a character even goes, these kids kind of look like aliens. And she's like, yes, I know.
And she hasn't clocked that.
I think she has.
Back on.
Thing is, at the time,
Thank you for ears. Now where is the leader?
like if you finally watch the first episode, and you should just for this, but like at the time as well, she's wearing like a doctor's like surgeon's mask, which are blocking her ears. So he's going, then these kids without ears look like aliens. Then there's a shot of her, and I was like, she looks like an alien.
Oh my God.
She's always wearing scarves and headphones and things.
So yeah, my final thing as well is like after all that time, so they spend the entire episode talking about like how important Scully's work is, and they've decided, like, as it's quite obvious, that they decided to reopen the X-Files. No word of her leaving these kids. She's just like, oh sweet, X-Files reopen. See you later.
See you later.
No, like she hasn't given her a notice. Like there's
I can't hear her, guys.
She's been operating on a kid all episode. Like I don't know what happened to him. Like she just leaves him. It's ridiculous. It's such like the only thing I've said on this podcast a lot of times that I will give a TV series 2 episodes before
we got some feedback on that.
I agree, yeah.
all the time right now. So many tweets about it. But like there's only 6 episodes for this, and I think if you can't get the first episode right in it's something of 6 episodes, and you've been away for 14 years, what hope is there?
No.
Like absolutely.
I think the rules definitely do change when giving a show a chance if it's like a sequel or a continuation from a show you really enjoyed.
Oh, so you're changing the rules now about...
Don't change my rules.
Okay.
Don't change. But to be fair, there are only 6 episodes, so I'm thinking, how bad can it get?
But it's not as if you're not going to watch it.
No, I know. X-Files is one of my favourite shows in the world. It's
Exactly.
just like, but the first episode just undoes so much good work.
But how does the second episode fit within
It's
that?
okay. It's better.
Okay.
But the third episode is written by like one of my favourite X-Files writers. Written some of my favourite episodes. So,
Fingers crossed.
and it's a one-off like Monster of the Week episode. It's called it's Mulder and Scully Meet the Were-Monster, or something like that. It's called, and everyone is loving it. So I'm really hoping.
All right.
By the time next week rolls around, I can give you some more good news.